stream where I watch some pro wrestling on my second monitor here, and I give my analysis as someone who has spent a significant amount of time in the pro wrestling business. I am Corey Castle, I'm your host, and I'm getting everything else set up at the moment, but I figure as I'm getting set up, I'll get, you know, I'll get on here and kind of explain kind of what this is, and give anybody the opportunity to, come join me live because I am live on the stream while I'm doing this. And I want to kind of remind everybody, like, comment, share, subscribe, and reach out to me. The currency of your effort, your time, and attention are ridiculously valuable to me. So what I will be doing here this afternoon is I'll be watching some of what took place tonight. I mean, what took place last night at WWE Backlash and reacting to some of that. So, once again, thanks for joining me. If you're just now joining me, kind of want some idea of what it is you're going to see here, count on me to come back here on the stream of Rassle Kast, and I'll be going live and doing my live reactions to the offerings for television pro wrestling as someone who has a level of expertise in pro wrestling. I got schmutz.
The craziest part is that I can
Okay, so what I'm finding as far as stuff from Backlash that I can watch is highlight reels. So it's for sure not going to be start of match to end of match. It might not. It's not. It might not even be bell to bell. It's going to be highlights. So it'll be, just pieces of the matches. But I'm gonna start watching that right now. And if you're now just joining me on TikTok, thanks for popping on. Thanks for your time. Alright. Crud. Poop. Gosh darn. Alright. All right.
Use this playbook in
Ooh, speared right in the middle of the air, jumping off. Usually, when somebody gets hit with something coming off the top rope, you ask yourself, what is it that they looked like they were going for? And maybe I'm gonna go back and watch that again. But now just watching Sammy. Hang on. Go back and watch that one more time. He jumped off. Yeah, he jumped off with no intention to do anything besides get speared. And then a second spear. Didn't see if that was the finish or who wins or loses. Did. That hitting the candy cane version of the kendo stick on Lil Yachty a bunch of times looked kind of dumb. Poof. What the? Why, as a baby face, would you run and do like a mafia kick to the back of somebody's head who's not even in wrestling business? Not even an active in-ring performer. This is so stupid.
Suck it in, the little guy. How smart is Kit Wilson? Brains as well as good looks. The guy's got everything. Oh no, back into the champion machine. Return to sender, address unknown. So many houses locked in the cloning machine. Hey,
I hope this part's cool. Oh, it's all the same little guys from Mania. Oh, and he got cursed by getting a mirror on him. It's silly.
Sky suddenly looks good as new, and that does not bode well for Asuka at all. Genius in the sky, up top, missile kick. And now Io Sky on the announce table. Asuka has her where she wants her. What type of damage is Asuka going to do out here? Cleaning up our table now. This is not ugly in a hurry.
Do you think it would be an interesting commercial for Morgan and Morgan if they acted like Liv Morgan was a member of their family?
Oscar now working on a miss. And Io Sky, grab your notepad, Wade. Your notebook, and use this as shield. About the smallest thing I've ever seen.
That was interesting.
Settle for the match.
That was smart.
Now Io Sky. Well, the
Smart.
on the announce table. Io Sky has Oscar where she wants her. Io, the genius of the sky now, up to the top rope. Oscar looked at a Hart's way. Grabs Io.
The Fujiwara.
Once again locked in, and Io's close to tapping. Oscar avoided Io's moonsault, and Io Sky now turns it into a pinning combination. Oscar still has it.
Asuka's gear kind of looks like Luchasaurus's gear.
Io's trying to hang on. I don't think that's a tap. She's just flailing away, trying to stay in this. Oh, that was close to a tap out. Referee was out of the look. It might be a pass out now. Fading rapidly is Io Sky.
Crowd trying to rally Io here, but Io may be out.
He's out.
Io may be out in the Oscar lock. Able to turn it around. Shoulders down.
Ooh, almost.
Bullet train attack by Io.
Bullet train attack is what
In the drop
Michael
zone
Cole
call.
called that. Meteora in the corner.
Stunned by the bullet train attack.
Neat.
Io Sky, top rope. Over the moonsault. Cover.
All right. Io Sky beats Asuka, and Asuka is crying, and she hugs her.
Oscar tonight.
And she gives her a kissing, and she gives her loving, and some hugging, and some crying, and some wow wow. Wow.
Io Sky has accomplished.
I am so honored tonight to announce to you the John Cena Classic. An entire evening of the best of today competing with the best of tomorrow. An entire event where WWE superstars and NXT superstars get an opportunity to give you all they have in hopes to be crowned a champion. That's right. We are making history here tonight because we have a brand new event and the debut of a brand new championship in the WWE.
Are there already enough championships in the WWE?
Locked and loaded. Roman Reigns. Superman punch. Into the cover. For the retention. And Jacob kicks out.
And he kicked out at one from a Superman punch.
Roman can't believe it.
Neat.
Roman Reigns with the roar. Jacob fought two.
Pop up Samoan.
Dragging Roman Reigns into position. Here comes Hunter.
Triple J moonsault.
Connects. Look at him. We have a new champion here. The cover. Up on the leg. Roman kicks out at 2.5. You gotta be kidding me. Now Roman grabbing at the official Sean Bennett again. Roman down to the corner. And the turnbuckle.
I took the turnbuckle off.
The turnbuckle pad taken off the turnbuckle now. Oh, explodes. And Jacob fought two. Head first into the turnbuckle. Spear by Reigns.
That was smart.
By Roman Reigns.
It was a good finish. That was a decent finish. I liked it.
So desperately, Reigns grabbed the turnbuckle, which exposed the spear. It allowed Reigns to capitalize, and now Jacob fought two. Jacob fought two now. Is it
Got a little bit of an afterbirth.
He said he's unhinged.
Get out of there, Bennett. Not gonna do you any good being in the ring. Get out of there.
No talking sense to the Samoan werewolf.
Now the target desperate again on Roman Reigns. Roman defenseless here. Our general manager Adam Pearce from Monday Night Raw out here as well.
Well, this is why so many people think one fight's over.
Adam Pearce is thrown out.
Boys unhinged.
He's an absolute menace.
Back into the target death grip of Roman Reigns. A devil has been awoken here tonight.
That one ref was pulling Roman's dreads. But like, Obviously very fake.
There is no order with you. Mr. Last Night here.
I told you, don't get backlash, because it's backlash. And today, I just kicked Roman's ass. I told y'all how raw I am. I'm off the scale with it. I'm raw. I'm tough with it. Huh? When's the last time y'all see somebody like me crash out on WWE? Nobody. Hey, it ain't how you start. It's how you finish. And at the end of the day, get the camera, man. Look at Roman. His punk ass just realized I'm on gas. No break with it. Y'all know what I mean? 5, 2.
Cool. Let's see if there's any more specific matches and. If there's anything on here that's gonna be really good. Seen that kind of looking at the post show from Backlash to see if there's anything that's worth seeing. All right, so I guess that's Seth Rollins coming out to the panel.
The song never gets old. It really doesn't. But let me ask you this, Seth. Not the way you envisioned tonight going. What happened tonight? How do you see it?
You know, Jackie, some nights you got it, some nights you don't. And unfortunately, tonight here at Backlash in Tampa, I didn't have it. Braun Breaker and the Vision did. So, I mean, I could make a million excuses, come up with a million different reasons, blame it on the Vision, something I should have been prepared for, and I was, but I didn't have enough in the tank, and that's it. All credit to Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker certainly brought his A game tonight, but was there ever a point, particularly when Austin Theory arrived, when Logan Paul arrived, where some part of Seth Rollins takes responsibility for the fact that you have burned just about every bridge you built in this locker room, in this company? You have been a lone wolf lately, and look, I've defended you for years and years and years. It's gotten to the point where, how do you explain this?
I mean, you don't have to defend me. I always appreciated our friendship. At the end of the day, I am a man on an island. I have made my own bed, and it is what it is. I understand why people don't trust me. I understand why there was no one there to help me. I understand that it's 3-on-1, and I understand that this is a hill I have to climb.
Seth, I promise I'm not trying to push you out the door, but people have that consumed your work analyzing football have all said the highest of praise, all said incredible things. You yourself talked about turning 40 this month. Is there gas left in the tank? Do you see an athlete like Braun Breaker who's in his physical prime and think maybe I'm not who I once was?
Well, the truth is, Big E, and I really appreciate it, and the fact that these people still believe in me, that means the world to me, but the truth is, there were moments in that match tonight, and certainly after that match tonight, where I had to ask myself those questions. Am I still the performer that I have been for the last 12 years? I think when you come back from a long layoff, this injury, 6 months for me, I was out of action with the torn rotator. When you come back, you have this picture in your mind of how things are going to go. All I was thinking about when I was on the shelf was, can I get back for WrestleMania? I made it back, and I lost. And every single day since that loss, all I have thought about is, how can I beat Braun Breaker? I showed up tonight, I gave it everything I had, and I lost. And so I have all those questions, but I tell you, when I hear these people say that you still got it, and I hear them sing my song, it really does light a fire in me, man. But the path for me is back to the World Heavyweight Championship. But I cannot do that. I cannot do that until I fix the things that are not getting the job done right now. So yes, I got to go back to the lab. I'm going to have to reevaluate. And this is what all great athletes do. There comes a point in your career where you're not 28 years old. You're not even 35 years old. You're not a rookie. You're 20 years in the game. You're 2,000 plus matches in the game. And so I don't have to be the guy that I was back then. I can be better. I can be newer. I can still be the best.
So maybe that answers my question. You came out here after a loss, which is not something that everybody always does.
No.
You clearly had a purpose in coming out here. We know you have to go back to the drawing board, but what is next, essentially, for you after losing to Broadway?
I said day one, when I came back, I had two missions. One, to win back the World Heavyweight Championship that I never lost. And two, to destroy the vision. And I cannot get to the world title without destroying the vision. That is priority number one. So I'm going back to the lab. I'm going to retool, redesign, refigure out who this Seth Rollins is, what the best version of Seth freaking Rollins is. And I ain't done with the vision. Not by a long shot, Pete. Not by a long shot. Got to go down and then got to get that title back.
Go down,
Well,
gotta
the
go up.
great Kobe Bryant always said you learn more from losing than you do from winning. It sounds like you subscribe to the same mentality. We appreciate you joining us after a loss, no less, and a tough one, it sounds like. So thank you, Seth Rollins.
Thank you, guys. In Tampa, you guys had my back all night long. I love you. Thank you very much. We'll do it again soon.
All right, that is Seth Rollins. Not victorious tonight, but gracious in defeat, joining us here on the Backlash Post Show. Elsewhere.
All right.
many house.
Kathy, are you kidding me? Nobody knows how many came out. They just kept coming.
2-time Grand Slam champion standing right next to me. This is my mentor, the man who taught me master, inspire, zone in, and that's what I did. That's what I did. We had a game plan. I had my mirror. I shot it up in their faces. The curse that isn't real. The curse that isn't real.
Explain something to me. In a match, 2-on-2. It's a tag match, correct? And there's a referee. So 5 people, right? How can like 10 people come into the match, put hands on Kit Wilson, put hands on him, and not get disqualified, Kathy, and not get... I don't understand how a referee a long time ago cost the tag team title, gets a cramp in his arm, costs the tag team title. I don't understand how Pyro just blows up in our faces and no one is doing anything about it. I'm talking to Nick Aldis about this. I'm sick of this Danhausen. I'm sick.
This promo is giving. What do you mean? What happened? What are you blind? Jesus.
Go find the general manager. I'm gonna send it back to you guys. All right, Kathy, thank you so much. Joining us now is Danhausen. Yes, he is. Be on your best behavior, Peter. Don't get cursed.
No way. Come on. No way, please.
Oh,
Please, this is magical.
Oh, somebody's doing the worm on the desk.
Trouble. Oh, God, right. You learned that from you, Biggie. Oh, I didn't use it. Right. Danhausen, congratulations on your massive tag team victory here at Backlash.
Oh, thank you.
And congratulations on your scientific explorations, which obviously brought you success.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, get their wallets. Go ahead.
No. Please stand by.
Yeah, I actually take
you
cash.
don't want my wallet. There's nothing in it.
Are your skills for rent, for hire?
Yeah.
This is something that, is there a number? Say I wanted to have a curse placed on somebody who's very detrimental to our kickoff shows and our countdown shows and our post shows and my life in general, particularly in the New York radio region. Is there anything I can offer you to...
Well, I don't accept 1s, 5s, or 10s. Anything higher. Yeah, good job. Yeah, go get it from other people, too. Don't steal from Big Ego.
Please, thank you.
Biggie is off limits, evidently.
Yeah, you guys are fair game, though, so go ahead and ask them for credit cards or whatever you want. I don't care.
Now you have a PLE streak. Not only do you have a win streak, now you have a PLE win streak, Danhausen. How does it feel, your first PLE win?
Oh, it feels excellent. And you know what? I gotta give credit to Mr. Bebo. Little Minihausen. Couldn't have done it without you. Or maybe I could have. I probably could have done a handicap match of some sort and decimated, eviscerated, annihilated them. However, you did a lot of the legwork, and then I came in and I took the glory. It's great.
Danhausen, has the reception, the way that people have taken to you, you are everywhere, has any of this come as a surprise?
This guy running on his
No, I always thought I was
hands
great. I am great, and I'll continue to be great.
is
I have to
funny.
I have to get a quote here for New York City and ESPN Radio in New York. The Knicks have not lost since you uncursed them, Danhausen. Are you continuing to keep the Knicks uncursed through the rest of the playoffs?
Yes, however, I'm gonna need one of those front row seats in front of Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. I have to be right in the middle.
Timothy Chalamet. I'm gonna re-listen to how he said that. That was really fun.
Since you uncursed them, Danhausen, are you continuing to keep the Knicks uncursed through the rest of the playoffs?
Yes, however, I'm gonna need one of those front row seats in front of Timothy Chalamet and
Chalamet.
Kylie Jenner. I have to be right in the middle.
I'm going to work on that for you.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
Well, let me ask you this, Dan. And be honest here. How confident were you that when you opened that box, you would actually have a partner or many?
Well, as you saw, I thought he would be a couple of inches taller. However, I think it gave us the advantage because when this threw his clothesline, he tripped, which was a nice little benefit there. And I don't think that would have happened had he been taller.
This guy's stealing Corey Graves.
Well, why is Minnighausen wearing a headset that's not connected to anything? Is my one.
Hey, you got a question here.
Sorry.
What happened? They stole your watch. Who got it? Put
Okay,
it
well,
in
listen,
Denhouse's locker
we're
room.
gonna have to get security maybe to check you and the crew and see if someone has Graves'
I'm
watch.
gonna go with
And
that.
that's only fair.
I'm gonna go with the trash. Maybe I dropped it. I don't know.
Yeah, good job. Get good lighting on Corey there. Yeah, nice.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to say, Dan?
Oh, all right. Thank you, Backlash.
Dan, congratulations on a big victory tonight. Danhausen and Minnighausen's, I think the graphics.
I like that Danhausen didn't consider this a handicap match. He considered this a straight up 2-on-2 tag match.
Well, I'll be curious to see how Nick Aldis feels about it because he is going to get a very angry Miz in his office if he hasn't already. Danhausen, one of a few victories tonight out back
All right.
here in Tampa, Florida. Huge victory to kick off tonight. Braun Breaker defeats Seth Rollins. Doesn't matter which way you look at that match, that is a huge win for Braun Breaker at this point in his career. Trick Williams retains the U.S. Championship after defeating Sami Zayn. We just talked to Danhausen. Io Sky victorious over her mentor Oscar. And then
She killed her mentor, Oscar. Let's go back and listen to that.
Breaker defeats Seth Rollins. Doesn't matter which way you look at that match, that is a huge win for Braun Breaker at this point in his career. Trick Williams retains the U.S. Championship after defeating Sami Zayn. We just talked to Danhausen. Io Sky victorious over her mentor Oscar. And then in an epic
Io Sky victorious over her mentor, Oscar, the Grouch.
But my goodness, did Jacob Fatu give him everything and more, Peter?
Yeah, listen, we can argue as Graves and I already have about what happened after the match. But one thing I think we
It
will all
does
agree on,
sound like they keep calling Corey Graves Corey Grapes. Did they change his name to Corey Grapes?
Survivor Series, SummerSlam. Hey, and this wouldn't have looked out of place.
On my wrist, and I got gold around my waist. Let's talk about it.
Trick, obviously this thing has become very personal with Sami Zayn, but look at the man's accolades. We're talking about a WrestleMania main eventer. We use the term first ballot Hall of Famer all the time, but he is on that list. What does it mean to beat Sami Zayn at WrestleMania and to do it again to retain your United States Championship?
That's right. All these things are true. First ballot, tag team, he's done it all. But the truth is, Sami Zayn is still a jackass. And Trick Williams is a dog. Ain't that right, y'all?
Trick, when you came up from NXT, you wasted no time making a name for yourself. And I remember when I first met you down in NXT, you had this overabundance of confidence, this swagger, and that doesn't always translate from NXT to the main roster. You've shown up, you've made waves, you continue to call your shots and deliver. Tonight was just another example. I've got to ask you, you've got the United States title around your waist, you got a little Yachty by your side, you got a beautiful woman to go home to. What's next for
I'm genuinely one just like y'all, so I appreciate that, and all of this, it's special.
I have a question. Even as a lifelong WWE fan, dreaming about doing crazy stuff, getting on the stage, did you ever think you would find yourself interacting or wearing a gingerbread man costume?
Absolutely
Is that ever
not.
there? And what's the
not.
reaction to that been from people in your life?
It felt good to beat on Sammy, I'll tell you that. That felt good.
Now, did you practice that Undertaker sit-up in the coffin?
Man, it's so crazy because I ain't got it. No. I'm surprised I even got up.
Have you went back and
I was
watched
so
it?
excited to beat on Sammy, though. I was so excited. I sat still for about 25 minutes to get my hands on him, and I just gave it to him real good. I'm going to give it to him again, too, by the way, because he hit me too hard tonight. I ain't really like it.
All right, well, Trick, as the United States champion, obviously you know you have a responsibility, the weight of that title. You've got to defend it. You want to be a fighting champion. You want your opponents to have earned the opportunity. As you survey the landscape right now, from where you sit at the top of the mountain, who's got Trick Williams' eyes? Anybody you looking forward to mixing it up with, stepping inside the ring and putting your gold on the line?
Hey, look, Corey, I love you, but you said fighting champion. See, the truth is, I ain't trying to prove myself as in everybody gets an opportunity every single week on SmackDown. Everybody ain't worthy. Everybody ain't worthy. So we're going to make this title elevated. We're going to lift SmackDown with this title. We're going to continue the main event with this title. It ain't about everybody. Only the fittest of the fittest get in the ring with Yachty and Trick
I was
Williams.
going to say, what makes someone worthy then of your presence and that title?
I'm sorry, one more time.
What makes someone worthy? If not everyone is worthy, what makes someone worthy?
I don't think nobody worthy. Ain't nobody worthy, really, when it comes to Trick Williams. But if we got to choose one, who you thinking? I wish you could face yourself.
That's a great answer.
That's what I want to see.
I hate to speak anything into the universe, but I know there's somebody else that you knew pretty well that used to hold that partner you had back in NXT. I'm just saying.
You want to respond
Y'all
to
want to see
that?
Trick versus Mello? The people's spoken. I mean, shoot, let's see what happens. Mello can get it too, though. Mello can get it too. I mean, look.
That was weird.
We'll see what happens.
We will
Me and Yachty, we'll go talk about it and see what we come up with.
All right, well, listen, congratulations. We will see who your next challenger is. I do have one final, probably irrelevant question, but I just want to know how much money was thrown in the air tonight. Do you even know?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's
How
loud out
much
here.
money did you throw in the air?
How much money got
I
thrown?
bet you give them every right now. Every time I throw $1,000.
What's $1,000?
They got the line. She don't believe you, though. She don't believe you. I would throw something for them if they had. I mean, throw it right here. Let the people know.
You just missed the mini houses. They were
Do we got one more stack? Oh my goodness.
Lots of ones.
We got to throw these to the people.
$1,001 bills, y'all.
Congratulations. Thank you for the time on the show. We're making it rain out here in Tampa. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Sure. Thanks for coming out, y'all. Appreciate your time, and hope you hit like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate you joining me. Let me see, just before I head out, I'm gonna scroll through and see if I got any comments on TikTok. Breaking down the mess, discussing some future, blah 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 blah. No. Do. Thanks for coming out. Show's over.